I know what you want from me. I know what you need from me. I know what you want from me. I know.
Yo, welcome back to the Specific Person channel. I'm your host, SP, and I've designed this channel to help you guys become what is specifically required to obtain everything that you personally desire. If you're not a current subscriber, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. And if you like the style of content, give me a thumbs up. And if you got any comments, leave them in the comment section below. Now this one, because a lot of people talk about this, like, okay, how do I let go? Or should I forget what I'm manifesting? Or how do you forget it? Or how do you let go successfully? And like I've been hearing the term set it and forget it thrown around a lot too. The phrase or the saying, set it and forget it. Now, I think what it means is that it doesn't mean to completely forget it, but it's just like, if you were like cooking something or baking something, you would occasionally still go and check it to make sure that it's rising properly, but you wouldn't spend your every waking moment sitting there staring through the stove glass or through the oven glass watching it. Like, you wouldn't constantly sit there like, oh, is it baking? Is it doing what it's supposed to do? Like, no, you would just, put it together, put it in the pan, heat up the oven, and then you would put it in there and you would check it occasionally. And, eventually it'll be ready. So I think that's what they mean when let it go. It means to not put so much of an emphasis to where you can't function normally because you're so fixated on this desire happening now, manifesting now. And if you're that anxious or that impatient in regards to manifesting a desire, that could be what's hindering you. That's why a lot of people will say set it and forget it, or detach or let go, meaning that stop putting so much emphasis. It's not really you just completely forget about the desire manifesting. It's just that you remove the strong emphasis on it. Like, you remove the strong emphasis that puts you in a state of lack because you don't have this thing, so you're anxious. You're constantly checking to see if it's showing up in your 3D reality, and in turn it's pushing it back. It's making the process a lot longer. It's making things manifest slower because you're so anxious to have it now. But if you were to just do your part, do your affirmations, do your things that you have to do to reprogram your mind, not just to manifest that desire, but to make the whole process of manifesting a lot easier, because it's second nature. Because like I told you in the previous video, we're always manifesting something, whether it be negative or positive, based on our thoughts and feelings. So if you're feeling a certain way by a certain event or a certain situation, then in turn you will manifest more of that type of situation, more circumstances that are favorable to that type of situation that you're putting all this focus and all this energy towards. So with that being said, you will want to put your energy or your focus towards all the positive stuff, or all the stuff that makes you feel good. It's not necessarily like, oh, you got to be positive and sunshine and rainbows, but stuff that keeps you in a good space, a good energy. Not necessarily something that's, positive to the world as a whole, but something that makes you feel good, makes you feel positive, makes you feel alive, invigorated, energized, happy. Keep yourself in that frame of mind, or keep yourself focused on those things, and that will in turn bring the manifestation in faster. It will manifest your desire a lot faster. So you're not really setting and forgetting, you're just setting, and you come back occasionally. You come back, you do your affirmation, you do your visualization, but you're not constantly 24 hours a day constantly thinking about it, fixating over it, like, why isn't it here? And you're not in this lacking negative space. You're just in this space like, okay, I know my cake is in the oven baking, and occasionally I'll go stop by, check it. Okay, it's rising correctly, cool. But I'm not sitting in front of it looking through the glass every second, minute, until it's done. I'm not sitting there constantly focused on it. I'm still going about, I'm cleaning the house, or I'm taking a shower, or I'm doing anything else as I wait for this to manifest. I'm still living life. And that's how we should be with our desires manifesting. We should still be living life and occasionally doing the work that we need to do to keep it flowing, to stay in that state. But ultimately, you're not fixated on it, because the whole thing about it is, it's not really the desire manifesting. It's the person that you're becoming, the version that you're becoming. That's the ultimate goal. That's the thing that you should focus on. It's who am I becoming by having this desire manifest, or by going through these processes that's disciplining me or training or reprogramming my subconscious. Who am I becoming? And once you focus on that more so, who you're becoming in the process of manifesting said desire, or just, desires in general, then things will happen a lot faster, and you'll feel a lot less anxious or a lot less worry or lack, because you'll have more confidence in knowing that you're becoming a better person overall. And once you become a better person, the things that you desire have no choice but to show up, because they're going to match you. And if they're matching you, then you can tell that's a sign that you're elevating, that you're evolving, that you're growing, that you're getting to your higher self by just the manner that things are showing up in your life. So don't set it and forget it. Just set it and don't have a big emphasis on it. That's the true way to manifest something in a decently fast manner. It's to not put so much emphasis, to the point where you're stressing over it. It's just like, no, I'm not stressing over it. I'm just allowing it to flow and happen, because it's already a fact. I'm living in the assumption that this thing is a fact in my life. It's a real thing. It's a tangible thing. It's here. And as long as you stay in that knowing, like I tell you in other videos, stay in knowing, and then the universe will start showing. So yeah, just set it and go on with your life. Do your affirmations as needed, but don't stay in a state of lack, or be in a state of lack because you're seeing the 3D and the 3D is telling you it's not here. It's just like if you're working on manifesting a relationship with the SP and they've ghosted you and they're not contacting you, don't sit there looking at your phone, doing these affirmations, listen to these subliminal, get a message or get a text message from a person. Don't sit there and have a whole playlist listening to it all day, every day, and just worrying like, why haven't they texted me? And you're looking back through old messages, old conversations that you guys may have had, and you're just feeling more of the lack. If anything, just play mind games with yourself. Like have somebody else that contacts you regularly, put their number as the SP's contact. So every time that the person that you're cool with, but that's not your SP, every time they contact you, you'll see your SP's name. Your SP will pop up, and that'll trigger you subconsciously to get used to receiving conversation or communication from your SP. It's just little things you can do to set it and go about your life. So not set it and forget it, just set it and flow. So yeah, guys, till next time, keep loving your heart, peace on your path, and as always, stay up, man. Stay manifesting correctly. Stay learning. Stay growing. All right, guys. Peace.